Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Celebrate TV Live. I'm your host, Peter Lee. With me today, as always, over the control center is the guy who makes it all happen. He's my very own special leprechaun. It's my husband, Bill Gordimer.
And shaky, shaky. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whether you're watching us live or on team replay from a mildly comfortable South Jersey. It's about 43 degrees right now.
All right, let's start with a cocktail because that's how we start things here. We're going to be having today a Balsamic Berry Manhattan. Now, you're probably wondering how's that tied into St. Patty's Day, and it really isn't. It's just that Phil said, I want the Balsamic Manhattan. So here we go. We're going to start with some blackberries. Now this calls for 5 fresh blackberries. In this recipe we'll make 1 drink. I'm making 2. These are small, so I'm just going to grab a bunch of them. I'm not going to count out 10. That's a goodly amount. Now we need to muddle these. What does that mean? It means we're going to smash them up to get their juices out. Now I don't have a muddler here, so I'm going to use my whisk handle. It's nice and wide and flat. So we just want to crush these up. A lot of times you muddle drinks like a mojito, you would muddle the mint to get the mint going. All right. That looks pretty good. Oh, okay. Hi, Pepper Tree. All right, we're gonna this is a bourbon Manhattan. Oh, here's my favorite kind.
There you go.
So we need, for 1 drink, it's 2.5, so I need 5 ounces of bourbon. Two, 4, and 1 more. Oops, a little generous. That's okay. Too much of a good thing. Next up is sweet vermouth. I need 2 ounces. Right in our glass. Come on. There we go. Simple syrup is next. 2 teaspoons. Why am I adding simple syrup? The syrup is going to help the juices from the berries amalgamate and stay mixed in with the alcohol. One and 2. Yes, I'm using store-bought. We need some orange bitters. A couple of dashes. It matches really well with the raspberries and the bourbon. And now for the balsamic part, we need balsamic vinegar. I need 1 teaspoon. Oh, that smells good. All right, you all know what time it is. Say it with me. It's time for the shaky, shaky.
Shaky.
Now let's see if I can do this without making a mess. This is a big drink. I should have said with me today with us is our son and our granddaughter, who's just bouncing up and down with the shaky, shaky.
And Kevin is the one who designed the shirts.
Yes. Now, I have some chilled cocktail glasses, and we're going to double strain because I don't want any little ice crystals or any of the blackberry seeds to get into the drink. So here we go. Really is kind of a sinister color, isn't it? You get to make this at Halloween.
Brighter than I thought it would be.
Yep. Wow, I have not been pouring evenly lately. I gotta make some more drinks and practice more, so we'll do this. There we go. Now how about a garnish? We should have a garnish. I'm going to garnish this with a little skewer of blackberries and oranges on a rosemary skewer. Again, it's all going to work with this, with all these flavors. Now, if I were especially clever, I would have lit the rosemary on fire, got it to smoke and smolder a bit, and add a little smoky flavor to it. All right, dear, are you ready?
Of course I am.
So maybe we'll do a smoked version later, after the show. All right, thank you all for joining us.
That's good.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
Looks great. Ooh, smells nice too.
Yeah, I would like a little more balsamic, but that's probably just this brand that we bought yesterday. Okay, so while I get this stuff out of the way, do you, dear, have any PSAs, announcements?
Yes, the email for our Zoom meeting of all of our small channels and our LCTV members will be going out next week. We are shooting for the last Sunday in March.
All right. So now I can begin? We have nothing else? Okay.
Well, you can begin. There's always something.
Oh, well, thank you for that. All right, so it's all about St. Patrick's Day dinner today. And look, he's got notes. So, St. Patrick's Day dinner. Here in America, we think it's a boiled dinner because we think that's what they do in the UK, and in Ireland they boil everything to death and it's icky. And that's not exactly true. Our traditional St. Patrick's Day dinner here is more of an Irish-American version of what they would have had in Ireland, what they still eat in Ireland. And that's because they did what they used ingredients that they had. So here in America, we eat corned beef and cabbage and potatoes that are all boiled together. And certainly that's what I grew up on. But in Ireland, traditional foods include roasted lamb, shepherd's pie, or Irish stew. Some other traditional foods are bacon and cabbage, and their bacon is very different than ours. Soda bread, Colcannon, or boxty, which are potato pancakes that you make with shredded potatoes. And dear, I was looking at some recipes today, and I think we're going to be playing with them. Now, they don't drink green beer. Don't even suggest it that they drink a green beer in Ireland. So we're going to be doing some cooking today. We're going to get started right now. The first thing we're making is Colcannon. What's Colcannon? Did you have it when you were anywhere over? Or you were just in England, weren't you? You didn't go to Ireland, yeah.
No, Kara and Shelby probably did when they went to Ireland.
So Colcannon it's mashed potatoes, but they're beefed up. Traditionally, it's only 4 ingredients. Potatoes, butter, milk, and cabbage. Now, a lot of recipes add other stuff. You could use kale. Some recipes call for adding bacon. Some use capers. And the recipes vary from family to family. In different regions in Ireland, it varies slightly depending on what they have in those various places. But generally, it's just those 4 ingredients. I was looking today, and there was a distinct difference between recipes from Irish chefs from Ireland and chefs here in America. And here in America, they tend to add more stuff to it. Go figure. So I have in my pot here some russet potatoes. You can use russets, you can use Yukon Golds. It's about a poundish, a little more. We're gonna get this going on pretty high heat. I'm gonna add a little salt to it. What? My husband's Irish and won't eat corned beef and cabbage. I love it. Yeah.
Well, I have a very interesting way of cooking corned beef, and
Well, we'll get to that.
we'll talk about that later.
Just give away the farm, dear. All right, so I'm gonna get these boiling, and then I'll reduce them to a simmer. That's probably gonna take 15-20 minutes. Before we move on with our Colcannon, Let's talk about corned beef, because that's what we're going to have today, corned beef and cabbage, or corned beef and Colcannon. So corned beef, what is it? What's corned beef? It's called salt beef in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and the Commonwealth countries. It's a salt-cured piece of beef, and the term comes from the treatment of the meat with large-grained rock salt, also called corns, hence corned beef. Sometimes sugar and spices are added to the corned beef recipes, and is featured in many different cuisines. And the salt and things and various nitrates that they add, it helps prevent spoilage. It kills off any botulism while it's aging and being treated. Now there's two cuts. Corned beef is generally from the brisket, and a brisket comes either the flat or the first cut, or the point or second cut. So what's the difference? And I'm sure you've seen them both in the stores and you're wondering, well, it looks the same to me. So sometimes they're sold together. They're usually separated. The flat cut, which is what I'm using today, is leaner, while the point is fatter and well marbled. Now the brisket, interesting, comes from the breast of the animal right above the front legs. So whether it's a point or the flat, they're working muscles, so they're really tough, but they have a lot of flavor, and it lends itself to low and slow cooking, like braising. So let's talk about corned beef, how we're going to cook this today. Here's my corned beef. This is almost 4 pounds. This is, you can see it, flat cut. Actually, it says it really big on the other side of the package, flat cut. Now, most of us grew up, you throw it in a pot with a little seasoned packaging, cover it with water, let it boil till whenever. But when I first got together with Phil, he told me how he did it. And I thought, like, what? You're out of your mind. How? That won't work. Oh, that's something, Kevin. 2 green cans. Do you know what I mean by green cans? Dark green cans, yes. I'm going to cook this in an oven bag. In a nice basting, roasting tray. On the top, named after our northerly neighbors. That's it. 2, please. It's good having him here.
Did I just hear a cat squeak?
No.
Okay.
We're going to be cooking this with, thank you, ginger ale. Yes, yes. Clutch of pearls. But trust me, it's delicious.
We're not boiling it.
No, we're going to braise it in this oven bag, in the oven. Let me get that out of the way for a minute.
Or while you do that and cut it and open it, let's see who's here.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so we've got Paul from Scranton.
Hi, Paulie.
Of course, we've got Hank.
Hey, Hank.
Looking for 91. I hate you. We got Janet from Rhode Island. We got Kelly and Paul from Middletown, New York. And we got Mark from Oakland. We got to add him to the thing. And Ben's in from California. Let's see here. The guys are weeding their garden.
Yep, there's the packet.
We've got Keith from Pottstown.
Hi, Keith.
And we've got Mark from up North Jersey.
And Mark. And Kelly and Paul and everyone.
And I think
Janet.
that's it. We have 18 people watching.
All right, that's not bad. We may get more.
Nobody on Facebookery.
Well, we can see because Facebook is being spoody and the chat won't work. So there could be people watching and we can't see it.
Oh,
It just started working?
no.
Oh.
Janet says the new Canada Dry strawberry soda.
Oh.
That scares me.
So I have this in here, flat side up. I have all the juices and all that in. I know a lot of people will rinse off the corned beef and wash it, but to me that gets rid of all the flavor. I'm just going to sprinkle the packet of spices on the top. Give a little rub. This is pretty easy. And now for the corned beef, for the Canada Dry, the ginger ale. I'm gonna need, depending on the size, this is almost 4 pounds, so I'm gonna need probably a can and a half. You want the liquid to come up a little more than halfway up the sides of the piece of beef. And really, it's just as simple. I'm using full fat, full sugar. I suppose you probably could use a 0 sugar, but I never have. I've always only ever made it with the full fat.
And the logic behind this is that the ginger ale will help break down the corned beef, leaving it a lot more tender.
Yep.
And the sweetness of the ginger ale combines with the brininess that the corned beef was done in.
There we go. A little, there it is. Now see, it's just that simple. Now I'm going to close up the bag here. Let's get that in. Now I know a lot of times with these oven bags they say put flour in, and I think that's to prevent sticking, but this is going to be so juicy and fatty, I don't worry about that. I've never put flour in. So watch. When I go to take this out later, it's going to stick. All right, now we need to cut some vent holes so the steam can come out. That cut? Yes, it did. Now this is going to go in a very low oven, 325, and for this size, probably 3 to 3.5 hours. But I'm not going to be here for 3.5 hours making you wait. I have one already done back here keeping warm, but we'll get to that in a little while. Let's keep going with our Colcannon. This is boiling away. I'm going to turn it down to a simmer.
And while you do that, let's take a little break.
Okay.
If you'd like to support Let's Celebrate TV and you use Amazon regularly, try this. Before you shop on Amazon, go to amazon.letscelebrate.tv. It's our Amazon store, filled with products we actually use every day. In some cases, you may even find better prices or special discounts, because many Amazon sales are only available through affiliates. And here's the best part. Even if you don't buy anything from our shop, any Amazon purchase you make within 24 hours helps support the channel. So buy that tool, find a new gadget, or reorder your favorite products, and we might receive a small commission that goes directly to supporting the channel. Same Amazon, same price, and sometimes even better. One simple click helps keep the celebration going.
All right, so I'm wondering, what do you all have for St. Patty's Day? Do you do the boiled corned beef dinner? Do you do something else completely different? So let us know in chat. All right, it's show and tell time. I'm putting this down to protect the board. So, this is a very old wooden box that my grandfather carved. And you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with St. Patty's Day? So here's the funny thing. When I was growing up, on my dad's side of the family, we are part of the Lee family of Virginia. You know, like Light Horse Harry Lee, one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, that family. So on my mother's side, we're from Scotland. Her mother's parents were from Scotland. Her father came from Scotland when he was 7 or 8, when he was a little boy. So Scottish, Scottish, Scottish. So my Scottish grandfather carved this. I never knew what he kept in it. I assume it was like his cufflinks and tie tacks and things like that. But I was always fascinated by this box as a little boy. And so when he passed away, my grandmother gave it to me. So I keep my tie tacks and cufflinks and other little treasures and junk that I can't part with. Like I have one of the menu cards, Kevin, from your wedding with all the choices. Silly, stupid things like that. But how is this tied with St. Patrick's Day? So my mother was always adamant we were not Irish, we were Scottish. But then as she got later in life, all of a sudden it changed. And she's like, oh yeah, no, we're part Irish on my mother's side. And I'm my siblings, like all 5 of us, were like, "Ruh? What? No. No, you've always said no. We're Scottish, not Irish. Like you would spit on an Irish person." She's like, "Oh, I would never. We're part Irish too." So I really don't know.
And again, in chat, tell us what you would cook. Is it just corned beef? Is it just cabbage? Is it you don't want any of that and you're going to do lamb and ham and whatever?
Yeah, a lot of people don't do. I was surprised they would rather have a ham and cabbage, but it's all still boiled. Ugh.
And the last time we did cabbage, we did roasted wedges of it.
Yes.
In the oven.
And very good it was.
Cut it so it was not boiled at all. It was roasted and caramelized. It was very good, very good.
These are getting tender. Of course, they're going to take like 7 hours to cook, I'm sure.
Well, you know what? Let me take a second. Let's show the map already because we're got more people here than I thought we did.
Oh, excellent.
So here we go. So far.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the map, but there's more than that.
Yeah, not everyone is comfortable with sharing their location. I'm okay. I'm all right with that. It's all good.
Yeah. Let's continue with our Colcannon. I'm going to get some butter melting in my pan here. Quite a lot of butter. We're going to start with about a half a stick. Let's see, on. There we go. And we're going to start sauteing down some leeks. I have a leek here, all sliced up. Maybe you don't know what a leek looks like or what it is. I'll show you. A whole leek. Get this off. Oh, hi, Bob. Yeah, we don't have it very often either. I mean, it is one of those highly processed foods, so you don't need to have it a lot. Anyway, this is a leek. Looks like a big scallion, doesn't it? And these are great because they're very oniony flavor, but they're also grassy and a little more complex than just an onion. Now, they're very dirty. You have to really wash them. And what you normally do is you cut off the hairy root end, and then you cut it about here, and you would split this down the middle and wash out because it's full of sand. But you don't want to throw these away either. You really want to wash them well. You can use them in stocks, in sauces and things to get the flavor. You can also, they're very tough and fibrous, so you can slice them really thinly, saute them down, and you can make the English version of Colcannon, which is called Bubble and Squeak. And it's usually with cabbage and potatoes that are fried instead of boiled. Scottish, Scottage, and ooh, all of this. Yeah, very sandy. So yeah, this is a leek.
Even after cutting them, you still need to rinse them too.
Yeah, these were pretty clean. Once I cut it in half, I was able to rinse them, but sometimes you do. Once you get cutting them like this, you'll see the dirt. And you can give them a quick rinse, and if you have a salad spinner, put them in that, and that'll get all the water and dirt off of them. All right, the butter's melting. Let's get these in, get them sweating down. Yes, sweating is a real term.
Right up there was smooshing.
No, dear, sweating is a real term.
I know that.
But smooshing is too. A little salt to help.
You're awful quiet, Kenzie.
I know, it's because her father keeps saying, shush, shush, shush.
Well, she got bouncing back.
She can bounce if she wants. All right, we're going to give these a few minutes to sweat down. So we're focused more on St. Patty's Day dinner, and I probably should have looked up more facts and trivia about St. Patrick's Day. But I do know that in Ireland, they don't celebrate like we do, to a point. They have parades, and it's all pub-centric and everything. We have a fun Guinness cookbook with a lot of recipes. But, oh, yeah. Well, and that, you know, in Ireland, making stew that's slowly braised in Guinness is a big thing. I love Guinness because I love dark beer. Like, I don't want some Coors Light or Miller's Light. No, I want beer. The darker, the better.
Mackenzie, what's the name of your dog?
Guinness, yeah. Did you have that? Guinness.
I did that
Well, his birthday is right around St. Patty's Day.
the day after.
So is mine.
Yeah.
There are only 19 shopping days left, I'm just saying.
What's our dog's going to be 7?
I think Grandpa's a little bit older than 7.
Well, yeah, because even in dog years, I'm still older.
What, you're not 7.5?
No. No, dear, I am 57th and 9/10, I guess. So I know here in America, they say we always have to wear green and everyone is Irish on St. Patty's Day. But in Ireland, they don't really care so much about wearing green. They will wear a shamrock. And, oh, thank you, dear.
Well, you can't celebrate without
True.
Guinness.
Without a Guinness.
Real beer.
Kelly and Paul just said that in Guinness Cookbook. I am intrigued.
Yes, they said that. He showed it. Yep.
I'm slow with
Watch the TV. You'll see it in real time. That's good. That's good stuff. Like,
It's nice and cold.
yeah. But no, they will wear shamrock. All right, these are looking great. When we lived in Hoboken, they had a bar crawl on St. Patrick's Day. It was pure comedy, seeing young people stop and get sick in front of our building. Oh, dear Lord. Sounds like camp, though, doesn't it, dear, when they have the shop crawls?
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
to talk about them over the summer.
Yeah.
Maybe if we do a broadcast from camp.
Yeah. All right, next up, I'm going to add some cabbage. Kelly and Paul say I'm with you on the beer. Yeah, real beer. This is just half of a head of plain green cabbage. You could use Napa cabbage if you wanted. You could use red cabbage. I have a recipe that I got in a magazine just last week that used red cabbage instead, and it was quite interesting looking. But again, it was an American version, and there's all kinds of other stuff added. And while it's delicious, I don't know that I would want to call it Colcannon. This is pretty traditional. Some places will add leeks or onions or scallions. Probably leeks.
And these two would know better than anybody since they're in and out of the city.
Philly isn't much better.
Yeah, but that's New York. I don't think it's limited to St. Patty's Day.
Well, anyway, I just chopped this up. I kept the piece kind of big because it's going to wilt down, but I want to know that I'm eating cabbage. I didn't want it completely obliterated. Again, a little bit of salt. It's down slightly. You ain't kidding, the trains don't smell. Really?
Yes, but then I like Velveteen's response.
Amateurs. I'm going to put a cover on this to help this wilt down. Okay, all right, let me finish this.
All right, while you do that,
Yeah.
Let me just
You don't
mention-
need to see me hammer this back.
here we go.
Here we
Come on,
go.
double fist.
So we have now been tapped by Yuhomi, which is a Chinese company that makes a lot of appliances for kitchens. So they have sent us a Nugget ice maker. So people think of like Sonic Ice and things like that. We are putting it through its paces, and we'll be doing a review of it pretty soon. And we seem to be having a very good relationship with them. So depending on how this goes, no money's changed hands. They're not telling me what to say when we do this. We're going to be brutally honest, and it should be fun.
All right. Not even another minute. There's one bigger one that just needs a little bit of, still a little firm, but just about falling apart.
Get ready to sprinkle some extra fun into your viewing experience because we're thrilled to announce the launch of Let's Celebrate TV YouTube channel memberships. This is an amazing way for you to show your support for the channel and help us continue creating all the delicious content you love. First up, we have the Spice Rack for just $3.99 a month. This level adds a dash of excitement with exclusive loyalty badges and emojis, priority reply to your comments, early access to new videos before anyone else sees them, behind-the-scenes photos and status updates, and members-only polls where your voice helps shape our content. Next, let's stock up with the pantry staples at $6.99 a month. This tier includes all the perks from the Spice Rack, plus exclusive members-only shorts, special member shoutouts in our live streams, a direct personal email to the hosts for a more intimate connection, discounted merchandise so you can show off your Let's Celebrate TV pride for less. And for those who want to truly get in the kitchen with us, we present the Sous Chef for $14.99 a month. This premium level includes every perk from the previous tiers and adds special members-only videos, quarterly Zoom meet and greet socials. Imagine hanging out with us face-to-face, a personalized birthday video to make your special day even brighter, and the exciting opportunity for recipe and video ideas collaboration help us decide what to whip up next. Joining is easy. Just click the Join button right below this video to explore all the details and become a member today. So, what are you waiting for? Come join our inner circle and let's celebrate together even more.
It's only 8. And we're back.
And we're back. Yay. Okay. I'm missing one of my pieces to my mixer.
Oh.
What, do you go find it upstairs? What do you need?
No, it won't fit. The upstairs one won't fit on this one.
Okay, never mind.
I know, right? That's okay. I'll figure it out. Because that's what I do.
So we have 24 people watching, but only 7 likes. Aww.
Really, guys? You all know better than that. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. All right. I need to step away for a moment and drain the potatoes. So Phil, tell them a story.
Well, while you do that, let's see what's happening with our friends.
All right, here we are. Let's make some mashed potatoes.
We must not be very exciting. Ben nodded off.
I know, Ben's not here. My goodness.
Let's play back what people
Yeah,
like.
what are y'all making?
So-
What do y'all do?
We got Paul usually makes scones,
Oh,
but this year they're going there. They're on vacation going to Mexico.
That's right.
We are jealous.
yeah.
And then Janet says, I can cook corned beef and cabbage and I'll make your recipe. Thank you, Janet. My husband is Cuban, so I'm going to be making a corned beef Cuban sandwich.
Oh, that
All right, I
sounds
like that
good.
idea.
Yeah.
How about a corned beef? Ooh, I just had a great idea. A corned beef muffalata,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
From New Orleans with the big round bread. What else have we got here? Bob says he loves corned beef and haven't had it in a while. We actually cook it at camp quite a bit because you don't have to babysit it. And
Well,
you
yeah,
can't really
because-
overcook it.
You can also do it in a crock pot, which is what I do a lot. All right. This is wilted down nicely. Could a little more, but, you know, the clock's ticking.
Ben's is not a fan of corned beef. He's going to do a burrito. So there we go, Ben. So now you need to do a Who's Got the Best Burrito episode,
If you haven't already.
if you haven't already.
Or you could do part 2. We're going to add a little more butter. Like, just a little bit because there's lots of butter in there. And all of that is going to end up in here. Oh, hi, Wayne and Andrea. In Reno. What's the weather like in Reno? Probably like Phoenix, 900 degrees. All right, I'm gonna get this going just to break it up and get the butter mixed in. Get back in there. But I had to use toothpicks to stay awake at work yesterday.
Ouch.
Well, Peter doesn't get to leave the house much, so he decided on Thursday that he wanted to come to work with me on Friday.
Yep.
We have lots of space in our building. It's huge. It's an 1876 bank, so there's all sorts of subterranean places. That way he could go out to lunch with me and we could actually spend the day together.
I know. And then, of course, Fridays are usually really slow for me, and it was really crazy busy. And so we went to lunch, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get back. Like my phone was lighting up, and like, I really, come on. Add some milk, a little bit at a time. I know you could heat this up. I could have put it in there to warm it up more, but I don't know if I'll need all this amount. There we go. Now we're getting some fluffy potatoes.
Too bad we haven't got any pita bread, just saying.
Yeah. Don't you start with that nonsense. Mashed
You
potato
do know your beloved
sandwiches.
granddaughter loves them too.
Good seasoning. There's a little pepper. I'm going to use white pepper because I have it.
Usually not a favorite of stout beers, but this one's pretty good.
I like stouts and porters.
I almost
I like porridge.
got you Killian's Red
Well,
instead
I like
of
that
this.
too. That would have been fine, dear. I love Gillian's Red. I'm not a big beer drinker, but when I do, I want to know that I'm drinking beer. And Gillian's Red is at least,
It's Irish. It counts this time of year.
well, it's a little more beefier than some of the American beers.
Yeah,
And is it really
it's a-
Irish
it's a
like this
heavier-
is?
It's a heavier red ale.
Is it really Irish or is it just an American?
Yeah, we
beer?
actually don't drink that much beer. We are big wine drinkers.
Yeah.
We verge on being wine snobs.
Beer is one of those things that I've had 2 gout flare-ups in my entire life, and beer was one of the causes of them, of one of them. All right, let's check these out. Oh, this is looking beautiful. I'm gonna turn this off. Turn that off. And I'm gonna mix all of that in with all of this.
I know what Kevin's going to say. Kevin will say just, drink faster.
Yeah, drink faster. Come on. You
Well,
drink beer
no,
while you're
I
grilling.
agree.
You drink quickly. You drink wine while you're eating.
Drink slow.
While you're
Yeah, so you drink wine slow.
while you're eating, while you're working, All right. I'm not going to use all this mixture. A little more than half.
Sounds like Bridezilla.
Oof. Yeah, Mark, I think there might be. I don't think Michelle or Emily were bridezillas. I don't know about Jennifer. Yeah.
Well, Michelle didn't have that problem because she made it very clear to her family, this
To
is
her
my
mother.
wedding, we're paying for it, we decide, you don't get to interfere.
Well, not her family, her mother, dear. And I think probably her mother-in-law. I don't know. All right. One more little mixy-mixy. All right, I'm going to let this just sit and marry. And then let's explore this corned beef. Now, this is an experiment for me, too. It's been a long time since I've done it this way. Oops, a leek fell out. Okay. Yes, asbestos hands. So let's just put this here. Because I want to get another board to put on top of this one. Do I have a board with a well? Yes, I do. All right. Here we go.
And it's a perfect fit over the top of that one.
I know.
And I just oiled that one
I know,
recently.
dear. So here we are, all cooked. And you see there's caramelization from that ginger ale in there. You could mix water in if this turns out to be, if it's a little too sweet for you. You could do half ginger ale and half water, which I've done too. You could throw in a few chunks of real ginger if you wanted, if you don't want to use the ginger ale. But the sugar in it really helps with it. So let's get this thing out of here. Wow. What? Today's grooms are props. I tell Intertuxes and tell them just stand there. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're probably right,
That's pretty
Mark.
much all we do.
Oh, it looks tender.
Nice.
And look how much it shrank.
Yeah, it looks good.
Guess well, dearie, we're having pork for dinner, though.
I love
Curious, have we ever done anything with the braising liquid as far as the gravy or whatever?
No, because it's way too salty.
Okay.
Here, I will. Yeah, way too salty.
Okay, that's what I was...
A lot of flavor,
Right.
but it's also fatty. Because remember, dear, this had a big fat cap on it.
Yep. But the ginger ale and then the salty of the
Yeah.
brine
Yep.
cancel each other out.
Yeah. I turn into Groomzilla after a while.
Yeah,
Well, Bob, I'm looking forward to seeing
I could see a certain person not tolerating that, just saying.
now. All right. How do I want to cut this? Oh, it's falling apart, but that tells me where the grain is. So I'm going to cut this across the grain. It is falling apart.
Right, and this is why we like it, because it is better than
Yeah.
a crock pot. And the good part is, because you're braising it, you really can't overcook it, but you still get all the texture and the taste.
Look at that.
When you start boiling it and
Very
doing
tender.
the potatoes. And,
It's very juicy. You can see the juice when I press on it. I'm cutting these thick on purpose for camera. All right.
I will be right over for a piece.
Well, just
Yeah.
cool your jets. I'm gonna make a little plate.
No, no,
I'm married to a 3-year-old.
I resent that remark.
7.5.
Well, you're not much better.
That's why I said that.
You are a mini Phil.
Yeah, as soon as you explain it to people,
Yeah.
ginger ale, they go, and when I first told it to Peter,
when
he
first
just
told me that, I was
said,
like, "Are you kidding me?"
"Are you
with
kidding
that?"
me?"
Yeah.
I said, "Just humor me," and we don't make it any other way.
It's a nice big piece. How about some of that Colcannon? How about that? Let's take this off. So this is one of those things too, Colcannon. I love recipes like this because there's so many variations. You know, oh, thank you, Andrea. You know, this family makes it this way. That family tweaked it and made it a little differently. And that's a wonderful thing. It's still all Colcannon. It's still real. Just like Italians. You know, my nonna made it this way. My nonna made it that way. Well, my nonna is Sicily. They make it this way. It's the same thing. Let's give you a nice healthy dollop. Fluffy, fluffy. Okay, dear.
Hold on to me 1 second. I'm just checking something.
I'm going to have a taste on camera and then you can deliver.
That looks so good.
Taste the Colcannon.
Yeah, we could separate the fat and turn that into a dish, but at that point, there's so much salt and the ginger ale, it would be kind of tough.
This is really good. With the leeks, with the cabbage. And that's all the potatoes I'm eating for the rest of the month.
You know, I'll just take it easy.
No, you can take this whole plate with you.
Oh, even better.
He's like, give me the fork.
Wow.
Take the fork out of his
But
mouth.
don't eat all of it because you're going to spoil your dinner.
Yeah, that's hours from now. And there'll be cocktails
You're
between
going to spoil
them.
his dinner.
The
But,
question is, what makes you think he's gonna listen?
I know. This.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That looks good.
I'm
can you
actually
taste
having
it?
trouble picking it up. It's just literally
Can't
falling
finish,
apart.
then you can try some.
So, it's tender.
Yep.
Back to me, please. Thank you.
Just focused on the meat and potato.
I was eating.
This is tender. It's not salty anymore,
No,
but
not
the
at all.
corned beef flavor is really intensified. This part, this bark, that despite being in a moist environment, is crusty, full of flavor, full of season. Here, Kenzie, I will make you a little plate. For you and Dad to share. I know.
Dad just handed me a piece. I didn't go corned beef. You sit. I will get it for you, Dad. Sit.
Hold on.
Yummy, yummy.
Hold on. My goodness.
No, I'm getting excited about this.
Like the cats. Every day the cat's like, yeah, yeah, feed me, yeah.
My girl knows how to eat.
I know. It's one of the reasons I love her so much. I can always feed her and she's always happy. Here you go, Kat.
No.
What? Oh. Oh, you want potatoes too? Use your words.
Dad, use your words.
Don't fill up on this because I'm making real dinner.
And for those asking, here is the link to the Shaky Shaky shirt.
Shaky, shaky. Oh, here's your fork.
Cheeky.
And it comes in 4 colors.
All right, dear. So we're going to end right on time today. My leprechaun. What's coming up next on Let's Celebrate TV?
No, that button. Hold on. That button.
All right, next week it's all about sheetpan dinners. What works and why they fail. Because sometimes they do fail. They just don't come out right. But sheetpan dinners are a great way on a busy weeknight. Throw it all in, cook it all at once. That's the logic anyway, but it doesn't always work out that. So we're going to explore that, what goes wrong, what goes right, and we're going to make a couple here live in this little bitty clicky oven. Also, we have some recipes coming up, some episodes. We have shakshuka coming out, and we have that mocktail, that ginger lime mocktail I've been promising you. Roasted broccoli. Okay, yeah. Roasted.
It was on the
yeah.
pan.
Oh, okay, I didn't notice that. Yes.
The pan I made up has roasted broccoli,
Oh, I see.
carrots, and the top
Onions.
one is steamed, where
Yeah.
the bottom one is roasted.
Roasted, yep. And, yeah. Wow.
We're not distracted. No.
No.
Don't make me do a Dougism.
Yeah. Alrighty, so shall we wrap this up a little early today and let everyone get on with their St. Patty's Day preparations?
No, and that's still 2 weeks away, but that's okay.
I know, but then you know what else comes up right after?
And you can practice.
No.
Well,
Corned
what?
beef
Wait a
fest
minute.
comes up
What?
after.
What comes up after?
Well, there's only 19 shopping days left.
Pete Fest.
And Pete Fest is just around the corner.
Yeah, they
I'm
just.
just
I
saying.
get it.
Just saying. And, you know, I was born on the first day of spring, so if I'm not pleased, you know what's going to happen.
All right, so tell them what happened every time we went camping on your birthday weekend.
Oh. Maron. So, for years and years and years, we would go camping to the spring opener with our friends from Cabbage Campers. And it was always on my birthday weekend or the weekend like closest to my birthday. And every blankety blank year, it snowed.
And there's pictures.
There are pictures.
I've
It would
got
be
most of them.
bitter, bitter cold, and it would snow. There was one time we were heading over into Pennsylvania, into upstate Pennsylvania, and the snow was falling, and I said, I hope that they have the slots clear when we get to the campground. And we're like, oh yeah, it's a state park, they're really good in Pennsylvania, blah, blah, blah. No. We got there, there's maybe an inch of snow on the ground. We got the camper, backed in, did a record setup just as the blizzard hit, and we got, I don't know, about a foot of snow.
And then one year we had the 37-point K-turn in order to get it in because there was 7 inches of snow on the ground.
And then there were like snow banks some years where they had plowed and there's big snow banks and you had to...
Or the years where Friday it was 70 degrees, Saturday it was snowing.
Yes, exactly.
And that's when you have a keg of an entire thing of wood dropped off to the campground, and we went through an entire cord of wood.
So yeah,
in 3
Peggy and
days.
Joe, if you're watching, we miss you guys, camping with you guys, but I don't miss that at all. At all. Do you like that, Kenzie? Good. I could see you, I just couldn't talk, I couldn't respond, but yes,
The
good. I'm glad
Colcannon
you
is
like
good.
it.
I would probably like to see.
This morning, and I thought, okay, it's mashed potatoes with crap in it. I can do this. I'm not going to follow someone's recipe. I'm just going to wing it. And now, children, I can make up my own version. Thank you, Velveteen.
I like Ben's statement about Dougisms.
They just fall. That's true. Very true.
That sounds like me bartending at camp during happy hour. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Shall we wrap this up and let these people get back to their Sundays?
Let me push the right button this time.
All right. Thank you for joining us, everyone. And thanks to all of the people listed here in the credits. Our channel members, our sous chef members, Ben, Hank, Kevin, M, Pantry Staples, Mark, Melissa, Spice Rack, Donna, Janice, Velveteen, and all the super chat supporters who we just love. Our business friends at LCTV, AirH, Rode Microphones, B&H, and all of you in chat today. Thank you. Cheers, and happy early St. Patrick's Day. Bye.
It's going.
Are you sure?